members leaving Nigeria since strike, ASU president. 2023, I remain committed to better Nigeria anchored on youth development. P2B. Fawuyime annual lecture. Nigeria must pro-presidential candidate Falana. Insecurity. Nigeria sitting on keg of gunpowder. Gani Adams. Federal and state roads. A governor's lamentation. Monarchs 2. Ugwuanyi calls for justice in Ishi Ozala. Allegation of misconduct, abuse of power against AUGF baseless spokesperson. Strike. Federal government, resident doctors hold talks over demands. Kaduna train attack. Why I didn't use military force to rescue victims. Buhari. Under 20 WWC, Falconet edge France 1-0 in KG Group opener. 40-hour rainfall wreaks havoc, kills many, displaces 495 persons in Kano. Why we've not abandoned kidnapped doctor's family, Varsity. Ishekiri Group protests demand NDDC board membership. Ishekiri Group's protest demand NDDC board chairmanship. Edo Court restrains police commissioner, wife, orders from trespass on land. NYSC members don't deserve poor camp facilities. Wike. NDDC, no plan to counter Buhari's position on forensic audit report. Omana. INEC staff pour encomiums on Igini for integrity. Others. El Rufai writes Buhari says terrorists creating parallel government in Kaduna. Otu according to Vanguard newspaper.
And now we move over to the Punch newspaper. Federal government hasn't informed ASU of cash crunch. Osodeke. Federal government promises to rescue remaining abducted train passengers. Fire engulfs National Assembly store, destroys documents. 8 policemen killed in Sierra Leone protest. Minister. Federal government rules out interference in Ekweremado's UK trial. Buhari's security guards killed in ambush, buried. Wike sues Atiku. Tambowa demands recognition as candidate. Malami. Nigerian Governors Forum on collision costs over $418 million deductions. Malami. Nigerian Governors Forum on collision costs over $418 million deductions. Federal government must stop borrowing for consumption. Obi. Doctors decide on strike Sunday, begin advocacy visit. Ogun tops states with highest number of varsities. Inspector General of Police to pay 1 million naira compensation for parading businessman. 11 coppers to repeat service, 15 gets extension. Humanitarian organization donates £274,780 to IDPs in Kaduna. 2 more attack suspects arrested in Ondo. Lagos government advises workers on service delivery. Lagos government seek support for citizens' health care. Lagos government empowers 2,145 indigent citizens. Driver steals employer's van. Suspect, guarantor, tracker nabbed. Colleges of Education lecturers suspend strike. Fire guts documents, furniture, orders at National Assembly. Falana to sue prison officials for torturing lawyer. Ebonyi to train youths, others in entrepreneurial skills. Edo award-winning teachers gets house. Federal government won't interfere with Ekweremado's Lego battles. Malami. 5 Sokoto corps members to repeat service year. Lagos Ibadan, one dead in crash. Traffic builds up. Ogun monarchs endorse Abiodun for second term. Observers decry disinformation as Kenyans await election results. Pope, Catholics slam Lalong, demand apology. Buhari sets development targets for new ECOWAS leadership. Muslim ticket, Shetima should step down, Middle Belt Congress. And still on the stories making the headlines on Punch newspaper. Soldiers killed by terrorists buried amid tears. New accountant general's appointment must be transparent. Civil society organization. Lawyer asks Dangote Otedola to pay off ASU. Buhari meets Abuja Kaduna train attack victims' representatives. Why Nigeria needs accurate census in 2023, Buhari. Governors can refute $418 million Paris Club deductions, Malami. ASU members starving. Ojikalu seeks salary payment. Suspected headers kill 6 in Benue. Presidential pardon, EFCC to prosecute 3 indicted persons. Videos showing killing of Ibubagu commander false, IPOB. Nigeria recovers 3.2 billion naira foreign loot in 14 months. Akwa Ibom youths protest lawyers' incarceration. Non-governmental organization knocks Niger Delta Development Commission over non-remittance of $30 million fund. Federal government secured 1,000 terror convictions in 18 months. Gombe, 3 core members abscond, 6 get extension. Strike, federal government, resident doctors in talks over demands. Standard Organization of Nigeria inaugurates committee to promote best education practices. Clerics urged to refer sick members to hospitals. Security architecture overhauled in Oyo, Makinde. Terrorists release 7 Kaduna train passengers, abduct 5. Owo massacre. Security agencies begin manhunt for financiers. Nigeria facing existential threat, World Bank warns. And lastly, on the Punch newspaper this morning, 344 justices for 110 Unity Schools principal seats. And that's the much we can take from the Punch newspaper this morning.
Now, Daily Trust, 3.2 billion naira looted funds recovered in 14 months, federal government. 3.2 billion naira looted funds recovered in 14 months, federal government. Oil subsidy payments. Reps summon CBN governor, Federal Inland Revenue Service chair. Oil subsidy payments. Reps summon CBN governor, Federal Inland Revenue Service chair. How misinformation left many Nigerians stranded in Algeria. We want to use force to rescue abducted train victims, Buhari. Sahara Group's oil firm clinches 3 certifications. Aviation facing economic crisis but no compromise to safety, NCAADG. Fayemi advocates better welfare for police. Just Main Market. Lalong asks court to set aside order stopping project. Hoodlums behead security guard in Oyedepo's church. Budget execution transparency happening across states. Specialist. Indonesian envoy builds mosque in Federal Capital Territory community, urges religious tolerance. Nigeria lagging behind in international product service delivery, Standard Organization of Nigeria. Galadima cautions Pinnick, orders against sit-tight agenda. Hobby strangles wife after searching her phone, commits suicide. Congratulations to Team Nigeria. Federal government frowns at FA Cup crisis, directs NFF to restore sanity. Public Complaints Office Commission backs anti-corruption marathon in Abuja. Public Complaints Commission backs anti-corruption marathon in Abuja. Musa Haro Academy trumps FC 20 My Adwa 4-1 in PM Cup. Christians can no longer afford to sit on the fence. Mark. Flood victims need assistance. Hijab not an obstacle to female Muslims. Human elements greatest culprits in bank failure. Nigeria Deposit Insurance Cooperation. Ex-Sokapo leader Asake emerges Labour Party governorship candidate in Kaduna. Tribute as Lagos Baba Adeni clocks 100. Oshodi Isolo residents decry billing despite blackouts. Oshodi Isolo residents decry billing despite blackouts. I decline Telsa's offer to supply raw lignin from Nigeria. Minister. Jazz Bank invests 75 billion naira in agriculture in 10 years. Nigeria crude oil production may drop as maritime workers down tools. Omza Express invests 5 aircraft to Aero, 1 aircraft delivered. No going back on tariff hike on calls, data, finance minister. What you need to know about measles. Police rescue 3 fraudsters from mob in Abuja. Fresh crisis in Lagos Labour Party as Salvador rejects primary. PDP reps aspirants pledge 20 million votes for Atiku. The rise in cultism. Hackathon, leveraging civic tech solution to address Nigeria's electoral challenges. Ogun produces 200 female coders. NDLEA seizes 30 million naira Indian hemp, arrests suspect in Nasarawa. Political messiahs and the burden of leadership. Hanifa Inyobong, how public pressure, proper investigations aided speedy justice. Varsity graduate Ebun wins 6 million naira Miss Ever contest. Court remands applicant for defiling 4-year-old girl. Nigeria's coming economic meltdown, Part 3. Benin School wins NAPTIP quiz contest. 4 arrested while trying to sell stolen trucks for 2.5 million naira. Driver machetes 2-year-old father over domestic quarrel. Muslim tickets. Catholics want Lalong suspended. Unemployment. Kaduna Media Agency recruit 55 young minds. Couple arraigned for destroying neighbor's dog. Farm employees rob, kill owner in Kwara, police. De-escalate tension in the East China Sea. Truck crushes Okada rider in Ogun. Federal government to train 40,000 youths on cybersecurity. Court remands man for parading cultist. Man promises woman marriage, dupes her 5 million naira. Take the war to terrorists. Lagos disband MOT task force. Chevron, Chevron spent 25.1 billion naira on social investment projects. Document burnt as fire breaks out at House of Reps. Millions of naira stolen from Katsina government house. Lagos communities to get 24-hour power supply. Falana seeks ban against medical tourism by public office holders. Anambra Attorney General, Commissioner for Commerce, orders risk jail term over contempt of court. $418 million Paris Club refund deductions. Governors have no justification to protest. Malami. NDIC tasks security agencies in tackling bank failures. Alleged organ harvest. Federal government won't interfere with Ekweremado's trial. Malami. Imo oil producing communities task government on development. OPEC. Nigeria's crude oil production averaged 1.183 million barrels per day in July. 100,000 IDPs from Lake Chad return home. Multinational Joint Task Force. I decline Telsa offer to get raw materials from Nigeria. Minister. What Buhari told relatives of abducted soldiers at Aso Rock. Bandits kill 11, abduct many in Sokoto. Katsina APC Guba candidate replaces running mate. No going back on calls, data, federal government. Buhari meets families of abducted train passengers. 1,755 terrorists surrender, 29 killed in 2 weeks, military. Soldiers gunned down in Abuja, buried. Hoodlums behead security guard in Oyedepo's church in Bayelsa. Buhari, why 2023 census is important. Guard brigades terrorists in Abuja buried amid tears. Turkish club signs Super Falcon defender Gloria Obunna. Malami, Nigeria recovered 3.2 billion naira loot within a year. Federal government in talks with NAFFCO, Turkey to train fire personnel in specialized firefighting. Nigeria, first Africa country to launch digital currency, CBN governor. Farm worker, two others arraigned in Kwara. 6 killed in fresh Benue attack. Ondo loses property worth 164 million naira to fire. Anyone who says is fine needs to be examined. Obasanjo. Kwara cabinet okays for 30,000 female traders. Notorious bandit leader Shanono killed in Kaduna airstrikes. Federal government grants license to first female nuclear researcher from ABU. Nigerian Content Development and Monitoring Board, Siemens Energy, trains 60 Bayelsa teachers in STEM. 109.4 billion naira fraud. EFCC, ex-accountant general differ over plea bargain. Family releases obituary of late Ada Ame. 6 police officers killed. Government imposed curfew as protests turned bloody in Sierra Leone. Otu aka ọ dị na Daily Trust. Anyị ga-azụ ahịa, anyị laghachite azụ. Anyị amalite n'ịgụpụtara gị ihe dị n'akwụkwọ akụkọ ndị ọzọ. Nọnyere anyị, anyị na-alaghachite. Ndewo.
For poultry feed, poultry equipment, veterinary drugs, and all kinds of DOTs, visit Jofet Agro at Benson Plaza by KP Junction, Ogidi, Anambra State. You can also contact us for home or farm delivery on 090 6086 1372. Again, 090 606 1372. Jofet Agro, your one-stop shop for poultry injury.
Do you that you have the right to quality broadcasting? The National Broadcasting Commission says any person group of persons or organization aggrieved by the content of a broadcast or the conduct of a broadcast station may lodge a complaint to the station and all right to the Director General, National Broadcasting Commission, number 20, Ibrahim Taiwo Street, Asokoro, Abuja, or send a mail via info@nbc.gov.ng. Please ensure that your complaint includes name of the broadcast station, title of the program, date and time of broadcast, and essence of the complaint. Also, remember to include your name, address, telephone number, email, and append your signature. Note that your complaint must reach the NBC within 14 days of the queried broadcast. NBC, your right to quality broadcasting.
Ladies and gentlemen, tighten your seatbelts as we take you on this smooth ride. Let's go! It's the morning drive on 103.5 EBEONADI FM, keeping your morning engaging as we take you through the smoothest ride on radio from 7 a.m. to 9:30 a.m.
Getting your morning inspired, be informed, let's interact only on the morning drive.
Make it a date with Divine and Martin Shuku, aka Lady P and Metal, from Monday to Friday from 7 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. on the morning drive. 103.5 EBEONADI FM.
Ndị uwe n'ịnọnyere anyị ọ bụrụ na ị ka na-abata abata ị mere nke ọma n'isonyere anyị n'ụlọ ọrụ mgbasa ozi EBEONADI 103.5 FM n'oge newspaper headlines. Gaa n'ihu sonyere anyị na Facebook page anyị at EBEONADI 103.5 FM maọkwanụ na izitere anyị akwụkwọ na SMS maọbụ na WhatsApp anyị bụ 08096661035. Abụ m Divine.
And I'm Martin. Now we move over to the Nation newspaper. Entrance exam errors. The Muslim Congress, MSSN, seek punishment for perpetrators. Why we killed lawmaker ex-DPO by suspects. NASAS disburses 23 million naira to 126 beneficiaries. 35 boys, 17 girls delivered at RCCG convention. Bajabiamila inaugurates Rivers legislative quarters today. Reps summons MFL, Federal Inland Revenue Service boss, NAMI, over subsidy payment. APC vice chair, Northwest governors behind Tinubu. PDP crisis, Ayu won't quit. Party ESCOs tells Wike others. Terrorists creating parallel governments in Kaduna. El-Rufai tells Buhari. Academic idols get winners. Governor's objection to $418 million Paris Club refund mere noise, says Malami. Broadcasting awards will be credible, says panel. Broadcasting awards will be credible, says panel. Court, surveyors can practice anywhere without consent. High blood pressure, not a death sentence. 6 customers wins 1 million naira each in Dangote Cement promo. And lastly, firms partner on affordable housing.
Driver remanded for attacking toddler with cutlass. Driver remanded for attacking toddler with cutlass. Anambra government clears air on receipt of 13% oil derivative. 5 NYSC members to repeat service in Sokoto. College of Education staff suspend strike. Charges stifles flight operations. Malami, governors complaint over $418 million Paris Club refund. Responders avert fire disaster at House of Reps. Veteran journalist Yusuf Ali tasks reporters. Nigeria won't interfere in Ekweremado's trial in UK. Buhari, why we didn't use force to free Kaduna train passengers. Buhari, by 2050, Nigeria's population projected to rank. House uncovers sharp practices in crude oil exportation. 30 billion naira debt owed by federal government crippling our business. Amechi's ally, the Wari judge, emerges River AA gubernatorial candidate. Benue expresses sadness over death of veteran journalist. Fintiri slams APC for playing politics with federal government empowerment program. Your boldness sustain advocacy of true federalism. Lagos inland perennial flood problem to end soon. Malami, federal government secures 1,000 terror convictions in 18 months. 83 jailed, 4,200 fined for indiscriminate waste dumping. NMPP petitions INEC demands arrest of Katsina APC Guba candidate. Fayemi begins construction of two power substations in Ekiti. Ex-Sokapo president emerges Kaduna LP Guba candidate. Notorious cultist Rashidi Okoilu remanded. IG stresses role of monarchs in crime prevention. Man jailed for attempted rape, assault on teenager in Ekiti. Wike invites Gbajabiamila to inaugurate Rivers Legislative. UNDP Katsina to provide free education for orphans. Woman kills lesbian partner's husband in Onitsha. Dismissed DPO, 59 others jailed for drug trafficking. Decommissioning, petroleum explorers recommend. Nigeria losing 6.132 billion gallons of crude oil to theft annually. Trade Union Congress leadership tussle deepens as group urges federal government. Buhari minister differ on NDDC audit report. House demands detail of oil consortium involved in DSDP. Envoy seeks increased trade between Nigeria and Chinese. Fashola inaugurates Engineering Builders Council. Terrorists free more 7 abducted train passengers. Nnamani, I will vote for Atiku, but Tinubu is a great. Lagos is not Nigeria, PDP chieftain slams Keyamo. Former AGF Idris seek plea bargain option in alleged fraud case. Otu according to this day newspaper.
And now we move over to the Premium Times. $418 million Paris Club fee. Malami tackles